What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. So imagine you're getting a full night's rest. That shit's powerful as fuck. You feel me? I know they say shit like, when you factor in the clothes and the shit that you buy, take the price and see how much you're worth an hour. See how much this thing is worth of your time. You feel what I'm saying? Say you work 8 hours, work for $8 an hour. You know, I'm not shitting on you or anything like that. I'm just saying in general, just to keep numbers solid. You feel what I'm saying? You buy a shirt for 24. That shirt costs 3 hours of your motherfucking life. You feel me? That shirt costs 3 hours of your life. You feel what I'm saying? So when y'all motherfuckers is buying motherfucking $5,000 shirts, you know, $3,000 belts and shit, some of y'all be giving up half a year of your time. Half a year of your life. I can't get into that shit. Half a year of your life for one thing. You feel what I'm saying? So flip that shit, bro. Let me get these 8 hours back. Imagine this. Like I said, imagine. I put in 6 months time. You feel me? Just to get 8 hours a day back. 8 hours a day back. That is a full night's rest, bro. As an entrepreneur, that shit's important. That shit's important. Full night's fucking rest, bruh. You get that shit, yo. You feel great. You feel like you can tackle the world again. You feel what I'm saying? Because in the grind and in the hustle and in the building of everything, you sacrifice sleep on a regular basis. Sometimes you sacrifice food. You feel me? But you hustle and you grind because you understand the end goal. Now, with that hustle and that grind, I want to be clear. There's a difference, a distinct difference between being busy and being productive. You got to pay attention to that shit because a lot of people think that just running is like hard work and smart work are two totally different things, and they're also the difference between being busy and being productive. You know, sometimes you could be doing a lot of shit and not do nothing at all. You feel what I'm saying? Just because it's like, okay, I look busy, I look like I'm doing something, I'm looking like I'm active, but are you productive? Are you receiving results from what you're doing, or are you just running on a hamster wheel? You feel what I'm saying? Are you just on a hamster wheel, accumulating all of these things? I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm headed to the bag, I'm headed to this. I'm like, yo, that shit, at some point, it has to reach an expiration point. You feel me? If it never reaches, if your hustle, if the hustle that you're doing never reaches an expiration point, and what I mean by that is a point where it changes into being automatic or doing for itself, you're being busy, you're not being productive. The goal is to shift everything that you have into making the shit easier. You feel me? That's when you transition from hard work to smart work. You know, consistent hard work, eventually you get to the point where you're like, I ain't trying to do this shit like this no more. What can I do to offset this? What can I do to make this more seamless? What can I do to make this better for myself? Because it's you can't hustle that long, you know, forever. You feel what I'm saying? You have to elevate, you have to grow, you have to build, you have to constantly make yourself better at what you do. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to go through the trenches, you got to work hard, but that hard work should eventually turn to smart work. Just like being busy should eventually turn to being productive. You feel me? To where the productivity, and then the productivity is now a function of your time and it's a function of your money. You know, being busy, I feel like when you're busy, it's almost a linear thing. Your time and your money will be neck and neck. You feel what I'm saying? But when you're being productive, it's a matter of the available time that you have to put in. The time that you have to put in starts to decrease. Let me say it like that. All right. When you're busy, the time in and the money out is pretty much 1 and 1. You feel what I'm saying? But when you're productive, the time in is low and the money out is higher. That's how you know the difference between productivity. Now, you don't just start off there. You gotta put in the work, and you gotta get to that motherfucking point. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not just a matter of, you know, I can do this, and tomorrow I'm back. Nah, and that's another point. You know, patience and diligence. You know, you gotta be resilient with this shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? This shit doesn't happen overnight. This shit doesn't happen overnight. What appears to happen, why it appears to happen overnight, because you never see the foundational piece that people are putting in. You never see their starting point. You just see, this person getting it, they doing this, but like, yeah, they've been putting in work for a long time.